21mm socket, remove all 5 of your lug nuts, and then take off the wheel. Oops. Next, I'm going to put in some locking pliers here and just clamp onto the stud of the sway bar link to hold it while I try to remove the nut. Otherwise, it's just going to spin. There we go. I'm going to heat up the nut a little bit. This one is pretty rusty. You want to be careful when you do this because you have a gas-filled pressurized strut right here. Okay, let's try it now after I heated it. Okay, much better. Now let's do the same thing on the bottom to finish removing this sway bar link. I'm going to put my locking pliers in here and clamp them on as tight as I can. I'm going to heat up the nut a little bit. That'll help it loosen up. Watch out for where you're pointing the flame. You don't want it to point at anything that'll melt or catch on fire. Let's remove it with a 17mm socket. Remove the rest of the sway bar link from the vehicle. So on the sway bar link on the new one, you'll see that has this cutout that fits an 18mm wrench, so that's a whole lot more convenient for holding the stud as you're trying to tighten it. Having said that, let's install it onto the sway bar on the bottom, and once it's through, go ahead and put the new nut on. The new nut is an 18mm, it's not a 17 anymore. So now that it's started, let's go ahead and bottom it out, make it nice and tight. Hold it with your wrench. Let's snug it up. All right, and there's no way I can torque this just because I can't get a torque wrench in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and make it a little extra tight with my air gun. Okay. Now let's install the sway bar link on the top, put it through, reattach the nut. Let's snug it up. Let's get the wheel back on. Start on all 5 of your lug nuts, bottom them out, and then we'll torque them to 76 foot-pounds.